Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? ManoDestra777 back here with you. It is December 18th, 2018. We are going to go solo the Ascendant Challenge this week. It's over in Reyes Silvia. We're going to go ahead and show you how to get there. And while we're going in there, I want to thank each and every single person who's been checking out the channel. I'm sorry I didn't upload the Ascendant Challenge solo last week. I actually had a terrible cold and couldn't even really talk. You can still hear some of the low sounds in my voice. So yeah, apologies for that. We're going to be doing more content, especially as more of the forges and stuff start to open. So thank you all so much. Again, anytime you guys want to click the bell, subscribe to the channel, or share this with other friends in case if they're wanting to get it done, it is greatly appreciated. Thank you so much. As we're making our way over there, my loadout this week is going to be on a Night Stalker tether. You want to go over to Reyes Silvia. Make sure you go pick up all the bounties from Petra. You can see over in that area, in that cathedral type area, we're actually going to go to that place. That's where we're going to end up going into. It's a really cool piece of architecture here in the Dreaming City. Again, very easy to get to, but a lot of people don't know where it is. It's actually in the same area as the story mission this week from Petravenge. If you are completing the 3 story missions that are part of the Dreaming City cycle, this week the curse is strong in addition. So if you are someone who needs to get the giant meatball and gambit, this is the best week to do it. If you need to do Shattered Throne, this is also the week to do it. It's not available any other week. So those are all the things that you need to do. In addition, I know the Black Armory forges and stuff like that are cranking in, so you want to take care of all of that stuff. There's a lot of things to do in Destiny right now. I'm just making my way over there. There are a lot of enemies that are in your way. Again, I would just hop on your Sparrow. A lot of people jump off their Sparrow and get off at that point. I actually just take my Sparrow, take it to the right. There is a small area you can just blast through. Very easy to stay on your Sparrow here as long as you know the way to do it. Take a hard right here. You'll be over in the Harbinger Seclude. Again, watch these guys here. Sometimes they like to shoot fire. Just dodge them as best as you can. As you're going through pathways, you can see that snipers are going to try and take a path and swipe at you. Go ahead and just keep moving left to right very quickly, and you'll be able to knock it out. We're going to go and get to this area. Sometimes there's a couple of enemies. If there are some enemies here in this area, I'm going to knock them out real quick, so that it makes things a lot easier for jumping and setting up for the Ascendant Challenge. Very easy to do. As we come over to this area, there is a spire. You can see I've already popped my tincture of Queen's Foil. You can see that the area is open. All I need to do is hop up into there. For hunters, I like to hop over onto high jump. I also am wearing stompies, but this is very easy to do on any class. There are lots of little ways to do it, hopping on little blights, but for me, I can just hop up there. Sorry for the missed jump, but you can actually hop up directly on that one right there. Another way you can do it is hop on the rock ledge to your left and then hop up onto that small one that I just looked at. Hop into the entrance and you'll be in the Keep of Honed Eyes. I'm going to switch back over to triple jump and I'm going to keep my stompies on. Did I say honed eyes? I meant honed edges. So anyway, keep following Toland, keep going around the way over there. Pretty easy to do, nothing too crazy. You will see kind of a natural path appear in front of you. The tricky part is that the smoke and kind of the dark ascendant looking areas make it difficult to see far away, which is going to be something that's going to cause a little bit of a problem that we need to beat when we're looking for the taken eggs. Again, there are a couple of spinning boulders. I'm going to play it safe and wait for this one. And that would be my biggest piece of advice as you're doing this Ascendant Challenge. Just take your time, don't rush it. This is probably one of the ones that actually a lot of people struggle with because of the final section. Again, I'm going to take my stompies off here and I'm going to use my Orpheus Riggs Night Stalker tether. And I'll show you the reason why I do that here. It's actually a really cool trick if you're running your Night Stalker and you need to clear it and get all your eggs. So you can see here I have all the enemies here, and until I disturb them, they aren't going to move. But as soon as I disturb them, I'm going to go ahead and tether the wizard right there. You'll see I get all of my super energy back. Even though I can't damage those knights, I'm still getting the tether energy from them. So I'm able to take care of all of those different enemies and get my Orpheus Rig tether back. You'll actually see me use that again when I'm using the sword to my advantage here. This is actually something I talked about in my last video about this, but I wanted to make this video a little bit longer because I kind of rushed through a couple of things and getting the eggs and the lore Ahamkara bones. So I want to make sure I take some time for all the viewers to know exactly where everything is. Okay, I've killed all the enemies. You can see the sword there is all set up. What I'm going to do is pick up the sword, wait for one of the knights to start moving, and then I'm actually going to tether. So I'm taking a second. I'm going to go ahead and pick up the sword. I drop the sword. As soon as I see one of the knights moving, I tether up in the air. Again, I'll get my super back, but I'm going to pick up the sword instantly right away because every single enemy that gets tethered actually will go to my sword energy. You can see I have my super right now, and I'm drawing them into my tether. As they're tethered, I use my super and knock them out, and I'm done. That's all you need to do. I love doing this particular one on my hunter because it's very easy. Next up, look at the area where the exit is. We're going to show you where the Ahamkara bones are. You want to make sure you get your Wish Ender bow too. That will help you kind of in your aiming. There's going to be a step and a stairway that goes off kind of to the left. You will look down below, and there's going to be a piece of Ahamkara bones, and it looks like there's a little ledge you can hop onto. If you try and hop directly on the edge, you're going to be in trouble. Hop just to the right of it, and a Ascendant platform will appear out of nowhere. You can pick that up. Now, this is the part I kind of rushed through last time, so I'm going to let this run the full length of the video so everyone knows how to get all the way around. It makes kind of a spiral staircase all the way around. There's going to be edges that appear with the Ascendant, with the Ascendant's buff on. You're going to be able to see. You can see right there, there's Toland, and there's another Ascendant, I guess you'd call it a platform. Now, when you get to this spot, you got to be careful because it doesn't look like there's any more platforms, but they do keep going off to the right. I'm going to take a second, be safe, and put on my stompies. You can see here, I honestly, when I was doing this, I couldn't remember if it was off to the left or off to the right, but if you just trust it, you'll see it appears just in front of you to the right. So I put on my stompies, see how it just appeared in front of me? Very easy to grab that, and this is usually where Toland hangs out on this little ledge here. And again, we're going to get right back onto that Ascendant area, so we won't have to worry about having to do anything crazy or falling out and not getting the Ascendant challenge done. So you can see it disappear. Just hop right back to the spot there. And again, you'll see that there really aren't any platforms. Just keep moving all the way up there. I'm just doing a quick double check because when I did this last, I couldn't remember if you have to turn back around or not. You'll just see ledges just keep appearing until there's going to be one random one on your left. Keep moving, and there's the one on the left-hand side. That's going to be your last Ascendant platform that you need to get to. Now, you can jump up on the ledge on the left, but I just use my stompies and hop directly right up there. And that's all you need to do. On the opposite side of the area from the exit, you're going to see a gazebo ledge. And if you can get up on top of that, again, this is very doable on any character. If you need to use a platform or if you need to increase your mobility, that is a good way to do it. You will see that if you hop up there, you can actually take out the egg. You cannot take out the egg from underneath, and the reason why is because it's actually put up on a platform that there's actually something in the way, so you can like see it, but you can't shoot at it. There are some Ascendant platforms that you can jump on, but honestly, this is the easiest way I've found to do it. So just take a second, hop up there. It may take 3 or 4 shots to get it taken care of. You can see here I go a little bit farther forward, and then I'm able to pick it up. Very simple. The last egg that you're going to need here is going to be something that you need to use the sword for. The sword is actually the most important thing you need for this because otherwise there's no way to get to it. Off to the left-hand side of the exit, you can see the exit on the right-hand side, there's going to be some platforms. There's going to be some enemies on that platform. That's kind of an easy way for you to kind of remember where you need to go. Again, you can use Wish Ender here. I used sniper rifles or scouts. All of them are really good to use here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to knock out those enemies, grab the sword while I still can, and I'm going to head forward and go slowly off to the left. When you hop to this platform, I call this the donut platform because there's a giant hole in the middle right there. Be very careful and don't just automatically rush and go forward. Just make sure that the rocks have cleared out of the way. There will be like the bottom of a gazebo area right here. It will look like a set platform, not just like broken up rocks. If you look straight ahead of where I'm looking, there's going to be a small mountain area, I guess you'd call it. I'm going to take my sword, take 2 jumps, and swipe over there as far as I can. and you will see that there's going to be a mountain that we can just climb up to. There's going to be some spots where you're going to need to go off to the left and then to the right. Here I climb up to the left. You can see I'm using my sword as kind of like a guidepost. I just swing all the way around. And if you need to swipe your sword a couple of times, you can go ahead and do that, and your final egg is right there. The other reason why I really like using this path and using a Night Stalker or a Hunter in general is because instead of having to go on the platforms out over there, you can literally just hop on the platform over here, and it's doable on all the different characters, by the way. It's not only this, but I just have the most fun when I'm on my Hunter. You can actually get all the way to the final platform from this area if you get a good running jump. You can try and head over to that platform if you run out of speed, but honestly, I'm going to be able to make it all the way over to the final ledge. I'm going to make sure that no rocks are going to get in the way. Just doing a quick final check, back up, get a good running jump, get some great height, and swing for the fences. You will be able to make it there all the way to the final platform. Just keep swiping, don't stop. And what's nice about that is if any rocks do appear, they will actually be underneath you. So very easy. I almost actually go too far off the platform there, which is kind of cool. Grab your loot, and you're all done with the Ascendant Challenge, the eggs, and the Ahamkara bones. And you also have a sword that you can take out with you if you so choose. I actually like to take the sword and bomb around out in the area. I still want to say that there's probably some type of secret there. In addition, that is going to be all 6 Ascendant challenges, and you will get a emblem from it. You can see that I've got my bounties all taken care of. I'm going to head over in just a second to my triumphs. I actually think it just came right into my emblems. Yep, and there it is, secret victories. All 6 of the Ascendant challenges are all taken care of, and we're all done, guys. So thank you so much for watching. If you did like something in this video, a positive rating is greatly appreciated. Check out my Twitch streams. We're going to be helping people out a ton this week. We're going to be doing some Shattered Thrones, helping people with their Wishbringers, and all those other things. So, guys, thank you so much for watching. I love you all. Good hunting out there, and I'll see you next time in the universe of Destiny.